Hey everybody, welcome. Let's say it's a Discord. Let's say it's a Discord, and fucking John just went fucking live. You fucking idiot.
Fuck you, John. I don't know who you are, but fuck you.
It's okay.
I know who John is.
I keep
And
telling
yeah.
him start later. We'll raid you. You dum dum.
Yeah,
Alright.
we don't typically raid with much of anybody, but we can do it.
Yeah. Ah,
So, yeah. I know that we weren't here last week,
yeah.
but it was Memorial Day weekend here in the States, which, especially for me, living in Indianapolis, that means the Indy 500. And it's an incredibly busy time of year.
What's up, Deana?
Yeah. Hey, Deana.
I had an excellent time. It's real nice to see everybody back in town again. Gonna miss those guys. I always miss those guys.
I just got a table and enjoyed a 3-day weekend.
There ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm preparing for the fact that starting tomorrow night, I'm gonna be dog sitting for over a week. Joy.
That's a dog. You like doggos?
No, I love dogs. I love the dog that I have here. Hi, Sander. My buddy. But the dog that's going to be dropped off is my sister's dog, which is my dog's sister.
Aw, cute.
And unlike Xander, Zarya is... she's a stupid bitch.
I heard your dad.
Well, I had to put the like. She's not just a bitch. She's a stupid bitch.
Yeah.
Like I love
women,
Xander.
am I
He's a
right?
very smart. He's a very smart, very happy dog. Very funny dog. Zari is dumb. I mean, she's still lovable, but she's dumb. We definitely got the better one of the litter.
Yeah. Rimshee, I'm looking at the screen. We're so close together. Looks like you're trying to cuddle up to me, which I'm cool with, but framing wise,
Ooh.
no. Oh no.
We can never touch.
Worlds apart, we can never touch. I can only go so far. Alright.
So far away. I think I've done that recently.
Alright, let's talk about Doom.
Alright.
Doom!
I'm here to chew bubblegum and kick ass, and I'm all out of bubblegum. Let me make sure I have the right thing up.
This is the epitome of the meme.
they
You
live
can run
co-opted
Doom
by
on
Duke
anything.
Yeah.
Yep.
Duke Nukem's great.
Was great. Duke Nukem Forever was ass.
That
What was
doesn't
other one, Serious
exist.
Sam?
Serious Sam kind of dropped off too. There hasn't been a good entry in Serious Sam in a while.
I know, but I remember having a lot of fun with that game.
Oh yeah, the early entries were great.
Yeah. I think it was like 2 or 3 that I had a lot of fun with. Alright. Here's a video of Doom running on gut bacteria, proving you really can play the game on anything. This is more of a
However,
topic.
the frame rate is absolutely atrocious.
Yeah.
Also,
Yeah.
W reporter name, give it up for Lawrence Bonk.
Nice. Oh, I was gonna bring this up earlier. I follow a bunch of YouTubers that cover like media literacy and things like that. I still have yet to run across anybody that has brought up like our main signal on whether an article is real or not, and it's the typos. I think it's just us that noticed that.
Why do you say that?
People. Nobody else talks about it, as far as I know. I haven't seen anybody else talk about it.
Wait, what are we talking about?
That's what we get for being autistic, right?
I guess.
Oh, Bubba's playing in his water table.
No, I was just talking about media literacy, sir, and how we've noticed that every real article has a typo and every satire or fake article doesn't.
Well, real being a relative term here.
Yeah. Everyone that's not trying to be.
With so
sarcastic.
many journalistic publications going bankrupt now, it's like, we might see an improvement in quality.
I hope
Maybe.
So. All right. An MIT biotech researcher has been able to run the iconic computer game Doom using actual gut bacteria. Lauren Rumlin didn't get the game going on a digital simulation of bacteria, but turned actual bacteria into pixels to display the 30-year-old first-person shooter, as reported by Rock Paper Shotgun.
Okay, that's actually kind of impressive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Specifically, Rumlin created a display inside of a cell wall made entirely of E. coli bacteria. The 32 by 48 1-bit display may not win any resolution awards, but who cares, right? It's Doom, running on bacteria. The researcher dosed the bacteria with fluorescent proteins to get them to light up just like digital pixels. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna hit play.
Oh yeah, hit play.
Yeah,
it's
I'm
a 6-minute
watching
video.
Hi, my name is Lauren Ramlin. Most people call me Ren. And I am a
She looks like somebody that would try to run Doom on bacteria.
in the biological engineering department and the media lab here at MIT.
I've got nothing but positive comments about her looks right now.
In the modern era.
Yeah.
This is a time that has been defined by an explosion of technology.
The device that you're watching this on right now. Screens have
MS-DOS doomed to its prime. Arose of Doom.
Yeah, so essentially,
with Doom supremacy in the devices a way that
it takes
create
about
my system.
it takes
I based it on
a little over an hour for the bacteria to generate just
to model this computationally.
So it takes 600
array
years to play
the same size as
bacteria. But the fact that they can do it is.
And that's assuming you don't get bum rushed by a pinky and die and have to reset.
Yeah. Yeah, we're talking like speed. We're talking not even speed run times, just regular run times with no deaths. Yeah. But yeah, that's pretty cool. That's a scientific advancement. That potentially means we're that much closer to truly flat, flexible screens.
Just a matter of time, gentlemen.
Yeah.
Yeah. And of course, like the article directly below that is something that just immediately brings my mood down again.
Oh, it was on Prime Day? Oh, whatever.
Like, no,
man.
Prime Day is in July.
Why is Prime Day just fucking whatever day they fucking want it to be?
What I was gonna say,
yeah,
I
well,
could really do without this corporatization.
Yeah.
It's just like, oh boy, everybody, it's Amazon Prime Day. It's like, can you just stop and consider what you just said out loud?
Yeah. Also, Amazon, can you stop like stealing people's products and then undercutting them, and so they have to give up selling them, and then it's just your product now, and it's a shittier version of what they were selling?
Like, I get Amazon
Yeah.
Basics. That's perfectly fine. Whatever.
Yeah,
Well,
but what
it
Amazon
stopped just
does
like-
is it's a copy of another product, and then they sell it at a loss for a while until the
selling
other
it at a
company-
loss is the issue. Stop selling it at a loss. We know you can absorb the fucking damage that does with no
Yeah.
problem.
Yeah.
Sell it at cost. That's fine.
All right. We're far enough into the show. Might as well talk about it. I've been
Talk
vindicated.
about-
Says, and we're like 13 minutes in.
Yeah, I think you're the only one who thinks that you're the winner here.
I'm
I'm mad.
legally vindicated.
No.
I'm so mad.
Pull it up, Rimshee.
I'm
Like, I
finding
am
it.
so mad when to read this. Indiana judge, you traitorous motherfucker! Indiana judge opens door for new eatery, finding tacos and burritos are Mexican-style sandwiches. God damn.
Yep.
Of course it's Fort Wayne. Damn it!
Tacos are sandwiches. I don't agree with the
They
burritos
are.
part. Those are wraps, but tacos are sandwiches.
Yep. No, I'm not surprised. I'm actually not surprised now. Fort Wayne, the fucking frozen north of my state, up by fucking Lake Michigan. Of course they don't fuck all about tacos and burritos up there. God damn it.
Well, okay, here's the thing,
It's-
because I actually listened to the Leto's Law on this. The whole point of what was going on here was this taco place wanted to open up a restaurant, but the city was only going to authorize them for a sandwich bar type place, something like Subway.
Yeah, there's like a sandwich district in that area,
Again,
and these people
because
wanted
it's
to open
Fort
a taco place.
Wayne.
Well, what it was they were trying to
Because it's
they were trying to
Fort
turn their
Wayne, and
residents
it's frozen
into a
and
business.
boring up there.
Tacos are legally sandwiches. Sandwiches.
Only in
Like,
Fort
fuck.
Wayne, Indianapolis.
We can
It's
take
not
this up to the Supreme
Indianapolis.
Court if I'm willing to take this to the Supreme Court if we need to.
This
take
is
it
the
all the way up.
dumbest.
Hold on. Just
You
a
are
second.
taking it
Just
anywhere.
a second. Hey, shut up. Because I have him sitting next to me and I can ask, like, didn't you do boot up in Fort Wayne for a bit? Didn't you do boot up in Fort Wayne for a bit? Where was it then? Great Lakes. But Fort Wayne's around that area. Oh. Anyway. But yeah, like, Fort Wayne doesn't know anything about tacos, is what I'm
Yeah,
trying
a
to say.
taco is not a sandwich any more than a sub is a sandwich. Which is gonna turn
Subs-
Jables. It's gonna make
Subs
Jables
are
argue that
sandwiches.
Subs are sandwiches.
It's a sub sandwich.
No,
Yeah,
subs are tacos.
sandwiches.
Tacos aren't sandwiches.
What? No.
Subs are sandwiches.
Are you using that bullshit technicality of the dumb motherfuckers that don't slice the sub bread all the way through?
That's what Rimshee's doing right now, yes.
Yeah, I'm being an idiot online just for entertainment. If you thought I was serious, do you really think I'd be laughing every time I say it?
Subs are sandwiches. Hot dogs are just fluffy tacos. Tacos are also sandwiches. Hot dogs.
Tacos are not sandwiches. This is only based on a zoning argument. This isn't based on actual,
Legally, they are Mexican-style sandwiches, according to this Indiana judge.
He's an Indiana
Who's
judge.
in Fort Wayne.
He's an Indiana judge in Fort Wayne. No self-respecting Mexican would ever say a taco is a sandwich.
I'm going to call a Mexican friend
Let's
right
get
now.
into this. An Indiana judge who declared that tacos and burritos are Mexican-style sandwiches has cleared the way for the opening of a new restaurant, delighting a restaurateur following a legal battle. Martin Quintana, that sounds vaguely Hispanic, 53, has been trying for about 3 years to open his second, the famous taco location in Fort Wayne, a city about 120 miles northeast of Indianapolis. Yeah, so it's up there by fucking Michigan.
I just realized I don't have any Mexican friends that I can just call.
But the initial written commitment for the development at a plaza Quintana owns limits the business to a sandwich bar style restaurant whose primary business is to sell made to order or Subway style sandwiches. God, this just sounds like such boring northern Midwest politics. Quintana said the nearby Covington Creek Association contacted him to say that the famous taco proposal somehow ran afoul to that commitment. He sued the Fort Wayne Plan Commission in December 2022 after it denied his proposed amendment that would specifically allow his restaurant to offer made-to-order tacos, burritos, and other Mexican-style food items, the Journal-Gazette reported. Allen Superior Court Judge Craig Bobe ruled Monday that the Plan Commission acted correctly when it denied Quinton's proposal amendment. But the judge also found that his request was not needed, and he found that the original commitment allows restaurants like the famous taco.
So this guy's wrong on 2 counts. That sounds like that proposed amendment should have gone through, and tacos aren't sandwiches.
Tacos are sandwiches.
Only according to idiots.
The court agrees with Quintana that tacos and burritos are Mexican-style sandwiches, so it was the restaurant owner that proposed this, not the judge.
Yes. Deana, tell Dirty Kid to get on the show.
And the original written commitment does not restrict potential restaurants to only American cuisine-style sandwiches, Bobe wrote. What? American cuisines? Someone define what that means to me.
I don't care if I would like it or not, Deana. I'm here for the argument, not for agreement.
Quintana said Thursday he is relieved the legal fight is over and he is looking forward to opening his second, the famous taco restaurant in Fort Wayne, which is Indiana's second most populous city with about 270,000 residents.
His second? Oh.
He's like, you know that's a sandwich. That's bread. That's a sandwich, he said of tortas. We go through a lot of those. Okay, that's different, though. Why are you
Bread does not make a
tacos and
sandwich.
burritos there?
If bread makes a sandwich, then fucking bread bowls for soup are sandwiches.
I could make the argument that they're an open-faced sandwich of sorts.
You could make the argument, doesn't make you right.
I know. I would never. I would only do that for the sake of argument.
Oh
I
yeah,
am
for the
stock
sake of for the sake of the joke, like I was doing earlier with subs. Yeah, I could totally see you doing that. I would
Yeah.
too. In fact, now
But
I
what
want to
happens-
find
I
someone
mean, give
to
me
argue
some
that
time to
with.
really think about it, and I could come up with a good
Is
argument
that-
for it.
Is that Fort Wayne has a city council that is probably composed almost 98% of stuffy old white people
Yeah.
who have an allergic reaction to paprika. Like, oh, no, like, you can't open a taco place. You gotta open like a sub sandwich shop or something like that. You know, something that's palatable to us boring frozen fucks up here in Fort Wayne.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forget what it was, but one time my dad put on paprika instead of, I think it was the garlic powder for garlic bread. So add actual garlic and then put garlic powder on top. He instead put like a shit ton of paprika on there.
Nice.
That was the only
The
time I
mistake was
thought
made.
I was allergic to shit.
The thing is, like, paprika's pretty fucking mild, but if there's a whole bunch of shit.
Yeah, there was a bunch. Because he thought it was garlic powder.
All right. So
But yeah, like, what happens, like, this guy wanted to open a taco place, the stuffy fucks of the city council are like, we don't want a taco place. So, in desperation, this man bends, and I mean bends to the point of breaking the definition of a sandwich to get a judge to agree with him so that he could open his restaurant.
if a hard taco breaks while you're eating it, does it then become a sandwich?
No, then
I don't think a
basically
tortilla
just tortilla
qualifies
chips.
as. Yeah, I don't think a tortilla qualifies as enough of bread to be a sandwich. Because otherwise, a
flatbread.
quesadilla would be a sandwich.
I mean,
Yeah.
you could argue more for a quesadilla.
Oh yeah, I could agree. You could
Yeah,
argue more for a
quesadilla is
quesadilla. I
just
don't
Mexican grilled
necessarily
cheese.
think I would.
Because, like, most people, like, get what's called, like, a half quesadilla, which is just a tortilla that's, like, you know, you put
Fold
stuff
it
on
over.
and
Fold
fold
it
it
over.
over.
Yeah, that's pussy shit.
But full
Hey, that's good food, dude.
quesadillas- No, I'm
Yeah.
just saying, like, those are considered halves. Like, an actual full
Mhm.
quesadilla is you put a tortilla in the pan, you put all the stuff on it, and then you put a second tortilla on top.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I
like
I
an
make
adult.
full quesadillas all the time.
Yeah, me too.
And, like,
It's
that,
definitely
as
more
far
of
as
an
I'm
argument.
concerned, that's the closest thing to a Mexican sandwich. Because, like, it's very technically, like, it's flatbreads, but it's like, it's ingredients between two pieces of bread-like material.
Yeah. It is the closest you can get. I still don't think it breaches that barrier.
Quesadillas are definitely sandwiches.
Why the fuck is there a Tinder
just like-
sign on my fucking desktop? What the fuck is Microsoft trying to tell me? Oh, there's a fire. It's telling me that there is a wildfire about 48 miles away.
Nice.
Oh, that kind of. Okay, never mind.
Okay, so it's not Tinder. It fucking looks like it though. Or maybe it doesn't, and that just goes to show you how much I've actually
How do you
seen
know what
it.
Tinder looks like? You've been with your wife for a long time now.
I spent 5 years in the Marine Corps, dude.
Well, I understand how you would know what Grinder looks like, but
No, that's
how do
the
you know what
Navy.
Tinder looks like? Nothing? All right, cool.
Sorry, I just got a text from my mom. I had
Get your
to
head in the
answer.
game, man.
What the fuck? What the fuck even is the image for Tinder?
Apparently you're the one that knows.
The
Hold on,
structure
I
is just
got
different.
It's basically the exact same image.
Pull it up.
I'm working on it.
I think your mic gate might be a little too high. You're like cutting in and out sometimes.
All right, you know what? It may help if I actually turn it a little closer to me.
Yeah. Deana, tortillas are bread. They're flatbread. Dirty is wrong.
Well, yeah, but at the same time, it's like you wouldn't exactly call a cornbread now, would you?
Jables would.
I'd call it a flat cornbread. Yeah.
No, cornbread is cornbread, and corn tortillas are corn tortillas.
All right, I'm putting what I've got in Deering show, and give me a moment to look up the Tinder, or pull up the Tinder one.
Also, you have to just accept, like, tortillas are just, like, ubiquitous in, like, Mexican / Southern American food.
Yeah. It's their bread.
Like, you just use it with everything, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, I'm just gonna say, like, I am personally offended by the rhetoric that, like, burritos are wraps.
Why?
Because, in my opinion, wraps are just worse, more depressing versions of burritos.
I agree.
All right, so it's not
But
exact.
that's why burritos are the best wraps.
Both of those images are in fucking Daring Show. Tell me that doesn't look similar enough.
Yeah. That's...
You know, like, for me, wraps are just like, you didn't have the actual ingredients to commit to burritos, but you decided to try anyway, and now you just have to live with that.
Wraps are, you only had chicken and lettuce and the tortillas in your fridge.
I make breakfast burritos all the time. Breakfast burritos are the shit.
Yeah, breakfast burritos are the goat for breakfast.
I will say this, I do throw mayo on my breakfast burritos. I'm sure there's going to be some
Bad
people
for
out there
choice.
who disagree, but I think it's awesome.
I haven't tried it. I'm not gonna knock it till I try it. Might be pretty good.
It would depend heavily on the filling.
Oh yeah, well, it's so what I do is I shred cheese straight onto the tortilla, and I throw it on the cast iron griddle on very low heat, so it just kind of heats it up. I make bacon. I chop up bacon. I throw that on top, and then I semi-scramble eggs. I just throw a couple of eggs in there and just beat the shit out of them, as opposed to like doing all the prep work to do properly scrambled eggs. So you get egg whites and egg yolks.
And whatnot, blah 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 blah.
Yeah, you get a it's non
Yeah, you toss some eggs
homogeneous.
in, you stir them around a bit. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then once all that's done, I take a moment to do my cleaning, and I take the tortilla off the griddle, put it on my plate, squirt on some mustard, because I've got, or not mustard, mayo, because I've got the I've got the squeeze bottle for mayo, so I squirt that on there and I roll it, and it's fucking delicious. But I mean, mayo is just more egg, so
Yeah, and I can understand how it would add a nice tart to it.
yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
It depends on how much you use. That's the biggest factor.
Me personally, though, it's like I gotta be having like my hot sauces or my salsas.
Mm,
Completely reasonable.
that
I'm
is
not a
fair. You don't
salsa
put
guy.
any Cholula or Tapatio on there?
No, I'm not a salsa guy, and hot sauce is usually it's not my thing.
Tapatio or hot sauces, not salsas.
Well,
Yeah.
you said salsa at one point.
Yeah, but he specifically then said Cholula and Tapatio. It's like, yeah, those
Yeah,
are hot
but-
sauce brand.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not one for hot sauce in general. It's not. Although I did have some ghost pepper salt the other day on some steak, and man, that was fucking delicious.
Oh, that does sound good.
Yeah, I'm currently out of hot sauce at the moment. I used up the last of what I had. I need to get more.
Yeah, I ran out of Cholula. I still have some Tabasco, but it's like, I don't know. Cholula
Yeah.
and Tapatio are so much better.
There's like a local one now that I have that I'm really fond of called Aunt Hazel's, I think it's called.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's their habanero smoke sauce. Ooh, I really like it. Very good.
There's a Jamaican guy in my neighborhood. He makes his own jerk hot sauce. And it's really fucking good. But I haven't seen him in a few months, and I ran out a while ago. So I'm just out of luck.
Yeah, I got fortunate in the fact that like this local hot sauce is being sold at like a store like right down the street from me. Because otherwise I would have to get it online.
Yeah.
Alright, we've been ignoring chat for a while. Crab's here.
Hey, Grab.
Oh no. It's all downhill now.
Yeah.
If tacos
if you're-
break, you were eating a hand salad.
Yeah.
I like
Mm.
that.
Also, I want to go back to Deana's even earlier comment. Are Euros tacos? No, Euros are more like tortas. Which I guess is in the fluffy taco category. But
Well, it's funny because, you know, like, actual, like, proper, like, Tex-Mex style, like, chalupas are nothing like what Taco Bell sells.
oh yeah.
Also, for those watching later wondering, the reason this isn't upsetting our last food derailment is because this is on topic. This
Yes,
is about
This
food.
is an article that I picked. Wow. I almost racial slurred there.
I know. Like, damn, Jables.
Sorry, I've been arguing with people online about slurs lately.
It would have been. And the thing is, it's like the one that you almost fucked up and said is appropriate to the conversation.
Whoops.
What?
Yeah, I was trying to say I specifically picked this article because I am vindicated in all my arguments. It has now been legally approved. If you guys want to fight that decision by the judge, I will fight against you, and I will take it all the way to the Supreme Court if I have to.
So
Yeah, you ain't taking it anywhere.
Actually, I spoke to Dirty, and I have Dirty's comment on it. Dirty can't come on the show right now, but I have been given permission to be the mouthpiece for Dirty Kid. And let me pull up the quote here. Dirty Kid says that, because I explained what happened, and let me find it. Doggone it.
I'm
Okay.
sure at one point it says, Jables, you're a fucking idiot.
No, it doesn't. What I explained the thing with the judge, and This is what Dirty said. You are free to quote. I'm free to quote Dirty as saying, "That's a fucking disgusting tragedy." So there you go. That is Dirty's take on tacos being sandwiches. And I mentioned a thing, and I said, well, I think I asked like why they aren't sandwiches, and Dirty's like, because tortillas aren't bread. So
Tortillas are bread.
I will defer to Dirty on this. Sorry. I love you, Jables, but
Flatbread.
Dirty knows more. Dirty knows more about tortillas than I do. So,
Like I said, any self-respecting Mexican would be upset.
Yeah, I was actually really surprised when I was looking through my phone contacts and I realized I don't have any Mexican friends on my phone. I have every other.
Yeah, I
race
don't
and
have to look through
nationality.
my phone to find that out. I already know I don't have friends.
Yeah. I have black friends. I have Asian friends. I defer to them on all sorts of shit. Yeah.
yeah. So yeah, Dirty absolutely disagrees with the judge, and I feel like if you wanted to take it all the way to the Supreme Court, Jables, that Dirty will be on the other side opposing you all the way to the Supreme Court.
Well, let me see how I value Dirty's opinion. Does Dirty think hot dogs are just fluffy tacos?
I really doubt that, but I will ask Dirty. Oh my god, how did anyway?
Dude,
Okay,
should we just get Dirty in here? Jesus.
I
Right.
asked Dirty if he would come on the show, and he can't at the moment. So I'm still working on it.
All right.
But give me a moment here.
So I just hate the fact that it had to be my state. Why did it have to be my state?
Of course, it was
Because
going to be your state. It
I'm
had
the
to be your
champion,
state.
and it had to be your state to make you lose even harder. Because I am the fucking winner.
Except that you're not.
God, I'm never gonna hear the end of this.
Look, Jables, you're wrong. You have no idea how many times this judge has been overturned for his dumbass takes. This may be the first one, but I don't care. It's still a dumbass take.
Like, look, just because my state
It's still won in
has-
court.
Just because my state has an incredible state sandwich doesn't make it the authority on all things sandwich, I would say.
Still a court ruling. It's a law.
Except that it's not a law. It's about interpretation of contract, which contains its own special definitions.
Oh
Yeah,
my
see, Crab agrees with me. Tortillas and bread are in the same category.
No one gives a fuck what Crab thinks.
I care. This time.
Oh, yeah, I was gonna say. Now, Crab, is that your professional opinion as a cook?
I do the same thing, man.
What's that?
Except for the fact that
I
they're
didn't
not.
ask you. They're really not. You don't bake tortillas, as far as I know. Fight it out.
Yeah, there's
Well, you're part of the
flatbread.
fight
There's
now, Crab. So
certain flatbreads you don't bake. So what? Are you saying naan isn't bread?
Huh?
I'm not
I don't know.
saying
I
that,
know what
but
naan
I
is,
also
but I don't
don't
know
Are you
if I
saying
would
Native
classify
Americans
it.
fry bread isn't bread? Why are you dissing the Native
Okay.
Americans
Oh,
like that?
oh. Okay. Now hold on. I do know something about fry bread, and I have never made fry bread and then made it into a sandwich.
Yeah, but it's
Fry
still
bread
bread.
is good just by itself. You don't
I
need
know,
to
it's
put
fucking
anything else on it.
delicious.
It is.
Still
But
a bread.
it's I feel that but I think it's a
It's still a
completely
bread.
different no. I think it's a completely different category than sandwich bread. I think there's like sandwich bread and then there's other bread.
Yeah.
Oh, random side thing. Last weekend, my cousin tried one of these for the first time, and he tried it and went, "Whoa, this is really good!" And then noticed on the side is a quote that says, "Whoa, this is really good." Practically everyone.
What is that?
It's a root beer.
Oh, okay.
Ah,
I do like a good root beer. Did they use sarsaparilla on that?
They use agave
remember a
nectar,
long
cane
time ago I
sugar,
saw,
and
like-
honey.
honey is always a good choice.
Let's see. Water, cane sugar, agave, honey, natural and artificial flavors. So basically all the shit that actually goes into root beer.
Yeah, my favorite root beer uses raw Wisconsin honey as one of its main sweeteners.
Nice.
Yeah. It's
Okay.
it's
So I
definitely
have
a
an answer.
creamy root beer. It goes really well with rum. Really well.
Nice. So I have an answer from Dirty about the hot dogs. No, hot dogs are not fluffy tacos, they're sandwiches.
Tacos or sandwiches?
Yeah, like
No.
that's the thing. I am willing to concede, and I have been for a while. It's like I am willing to concede that a hot dog is a sausage sandwich.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. I mean,
even though
it's
I'm
the
sure
same.
somebody like
we've
Pat's
already
would-
we've had that.
It's
argument.
the
Yeah.
same. It's the same technicality as the sub sandwich. Do you cut all the way through? A lot of people don't, but you can, and it's still the same thing.
Yeah. Well, it's the same thing like,
like
in
the
the Pop Tart or
modern
calzone.
hot dog. No.
Oh wait, no. My argument was Pop Tarts or ravioli. Never mind. Sorry.
Oh God.
What? What did you just say?
Your
Pop-Tarts and
boyfriend
ravioli.
has shit takes, dear.
No, I have the best takes, the logical takes. Pop Tarts or ravioli. They're fruity ravioli.
No,
Oh,
they're not.
No! You get bent, babe. I love you, but no.
Pop
That
Tarts
is-
are very, very loosely a pastry. They're not pasta.
Yeah. Get wrecked. I agree with Sir.
I don't
I
eat
have
pasta, it's another
decided
form of bread.
unilaterally on the title for this episode. Jables is wrong about sandwiches.
Jables is right about
like-
everything.
Just like the
Bagels-
fact that pretzels, like bagels, are a kind of bread. I don't give a shit if Katz wants to say that they're pastries.
Yeah.
What is she saying?
What? She says that pretzels are a pastry?
No, she
No,
says
pre-
it's a
It was
very
argument we
specific
had
type
a long
of bread.
time ago.
Pretzels are not bread, is what she says.
Yeah,
Yes,
she
that
says
I
they're
know.
not bread. They're this specific subcategory of bread, which still makes them fucking bread.
Yes, because they're a subcategory of bread.
Well, here's
Humans are a
what happened.
subcategory of mammals. That doesn't
Here's
mean that
what
we're not
happened.
mammals.
She did specifically call them a pastry during the argument, and I
Did she?
have seen them referred to as pastries even in the Wikipedia article.
A lot of pastries are bread.
But the start of the Wikipedia article basically says they are bread that is treated with lye and boiled,
Yeah. They're
and that's
just,
how they have their texture. It's like, you know, another bread that gets boiled so that it has a chewy texture? Bagels.
bagels. Yeah,
Pretzels are bagels with extra steps.
pretzels are crazy straw bagels.
I can agree with that. That is, yeah, I can agree with that. That is great.
Yeah.
And then you have hard pretzels, which are kind of their own thing. But
That's different.
Yeah.
That's more in the cracker.
Those are crackers. Yeah,
territory.
those are crackers, which you could still technically say are bread, but I wouldn't.
Yeah, but that's like calling toast bread. It's not the same.
Yeah, exactly.
Wait,
It's you could say it and not be wrong, but it's not right.
It's different. Yeah.
toast is bread, though.
Toast
is bread,
originates
yes.
from bread, yes.
Yes,
It is bread. But would you ever say, here, hand me this slice of bread and be meaning some toast?
Yeah.
Okay, so I have a
Technically,
question
you're
because
right.
Bread is just toast. Bread is
Hold
just
on.
toast with a tan, and sometimes it gets a little overdone.
Okay, so I have
No,
a
toast
question.
is just
Here-
bread with a tan.
Gentlemen,
Yeah, toast is bread with a tan. That's what I meant to say. I got it backwards.
okay, so gentlemen, in this fight about whether tacos are sandwiches or not, are we talking soft tacos or crunchy tacos? Because there's a difference in the tortillas.
Yeah.
Also, hard corn tortilla tacos are an American invention.
Okay, but
They're
but
pretty cool.
also the corn tortillas can
Because
also be
traditional corn tortillas are soft.
right. But
Yeah.
I just my brain
Also,
went
they're
with
delicious.
crunchy tortillas. Yes, they're delicious either way, crunchy or soft. The corn tortillas, but we do have corn tortillas, which is a different animal than the flour tortillas. So, are you saying that like all tacos are sandwiches, or are you just saying that like soft tacos are sandwiches?
We can get into the minutia, if you want.
We're not going to on this show.
Weed.
But I think it's an excellent
Yeah, 'cause-
point. Which kind of tortillas? Because if you're talking flour tortillas, I can kind of see it being a flatbread, but the corn tortillas, not so much.
I can see the argument against the corn tortillas, but definitely with flour tortillas, definitely a sandwich.
I'm bringing in somebody else. We
Okay.
need more perspectives on this.
All right,
Oh, do we
Thomas,
now?
you're on the spot.
Have you been listening? Are you
Probably
there?
not even there anymore.
He's muted.
All right.
Yeah,
We'll get
he
his
muted
input as soon as
himself,
he's
so we
back.
don't know what's going on there.
Oh.
Right,
He's gonna look back and be like, "Oh fuck, they're talking to me."
right. He's gonna be like, "How I never."
Oh, no, a scupper
Scupper!
joined.
Hi, Scup.
Hello, how is everybody?
All right.
Hello.
So we're talking tacos.
All right,
and
what's your stance, Scupper?
Yeah.
Oh, Skupper, you
what's,
have,
what's your
you
husband
have-
have to say about it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I have a Mexican husband, and I can confirm that a taco is not a sandwich because there is something called a torta, which is in fact a sandwich.
Yes, but that doesn't mean a taco is not a sandwich just because a torta is also a sandwich.
Well, a taco.
Well, no, like the guy who was arguing to get the judge to agree with him mentioned that tortas are sandwiches. It's like, okay, tortas are sandwiches, but you're also selling tacos and burritos and arguing that they're sandwiches too.
A burrito is
Well,
not a sandwich.
Well, a
It's a
burrito is a type of wrap,
Absolutely
which
not.
is technically kind of a sandwich, kind of like an open face sandwich is technically a
No,
sandwich.
wraps are sad, pathetic attempts at wanting to be burritos.
Yes,
Yeah,
but
that's-
Burritos are
no,
burritos.
burrito is peak wrap.
Peak wrap.
I just call burrito.
Yeah, burrito
Yes.
is pretty good. Burrito is pretty
Yes,
good.
because it stands above all the other wraps. But if you want to categorize it, much like how humans are mammals,
Oh no, we are
It's
not
technically
going
a
in this
wrap.
Hold on.
Oh my god.
No, I'm saying that burrito came first, and wraps are just sad wannabe burritos, and therefore we called them wraps and not burritos.
yes,
I'm gonna go
wraps
have
are
another
just
kid
if
with
all
my
you had
wife,
was
and by the
chicken
time
and lettuce.
he's out of college, maybe we'll have an answer to this.
Huh?
I doubt it.
By the time who's out of college?
My next kid,
Oh yeah.
the one that hasn't been conceived yet. Hold on a second.
Yeah.
Let's go, honey.
Not right now. We're in the middle of a show.
Yeah, get back here. We're busy.
Yeah, well, now so is Rimshee.
Uh-oh.
It's okay. It won't take long. Anyway.
Oh,
And
My
done.
husband laughed.
All right.
Here he's back.
No mess.
Oh, wow.
I hate to use the cultural appropriation argument, but like, I'm sorry, what authority does a judge in northern Indiana have on the debate when it comes to Mexican food?
Yeah, like what is his Mexican specialty? Like, where did he get his Mexican powers so he knows?
No, a guy trying to open a Mexican restaurant told him so, and he agreed with him.
He supports AOC. That's all the Mexican.
Oh my
He-
god. Oh my god.
he pulled a chihuahua
I don't actually
out
know
of the
that.
pyramid.
I hate you so much right now.
God.
Don't hate me because I'm funny.
He likes George Lopez. That's all you need to know.
My name is Jennifer Lopez, and I like tacos and burritos.
Oh god.
God damn, I really want a burrito. I have an excellent place by me.
I want a
oh,
breakfast burrito now,
dude.
but it would take me like 15 minutes to make it, and by then the show will almost be over.
So
I've
check.
already eaten today, but I've got 2 boxes of frozen taquitos in my freezer, and I'm really tempted now.
I had the most
man.
wonderful morning. I got
Yeah.
up. I mowed my lawn. I had
You
like,
moaned your lawn? How does
Yeah, I
that
have-
work? You
I have,
just
like-
moan at it until it falls apart?
That's what it sounds like.
Skupp is talented.
All right. Thomas is
Anyway,
It
muted
just
now.
evolves into the music video for Big Enough. He's just out there in a cowboy hat screaming at his lawn.
Hold on.
Oh, I get to add steak to my burrito.
Time. Nice.
Ooh.
Oh, damn.
That's a
Damn.
good
I
one.
made tri-tip
The
last
mic-
night,
Yeah.
and this time I remembered to dry brine that shit, and oh man, it was so much better than when I forgot to. I can't wait to slice that thin and add it to my burrito.
I got a plotter. I'm really excited. Now I can print posters.
All right.
Nice.
Hold on. Thomas is finally here. I think.
Yeah.
Oh, he's
his
unmuted
mic-
at
his
least.
Muted sign went away, but I don't know if he's talking.
Yeah. Hmm. Thomas.
Well, you can see his forehead. He's talking, but we can't hear him.
Yeah, your mic's fucked. Fix your
Thomas,
shit.
no!
Is there like a little mute slide on that thing that you have slid? Like a little slide switch to mute on your headset.
Yeah, Thomas, we're not hearing anything from you. Check your mic settings.
He just deafened himself, so
Well, probably.
it sounds to me like he said, "Fuck you, Jables. I do what I want."
No, here. No, tacos are definitely sandwiches. That's what he just said. I just saw that right there.
Hard disagree.
And now he's left. He's like, why am I in the middle of this?
I'm so glad.
Why why did I do this when my mic isn't working? Now Jables is trying to gaslight everyone into thinking I agree with him.
This is textbook gaslighting.
Hey, Scully, what's up?
Hi, Skull.
Hey, Skull, how you doing? I can't see your replies, but just know that I'm thinking about
What
you,
is
man.
Yeah.
So you guys want to get into some Dear Abbeys?
Hold on.
I could be there.
Katz is here. Oh, Cats is. Let me bug Cats real quick.
Oh no.
Wait, where's Cats?
Yeah,
I on Discord.
Some Dear Abby would be fun though. Those are
Yeah.
always interesting.
Yes, I feel like we should definitely.
What are
do
you gonna tell?
I
What are you gonna tell Cats that?
I'm gonna
pretzels
try
are
and
just
get her
crazy
onto the
straw-
show by telling her we're talking about pretzels.
Yeah, pretzels are just crazy straw bagels. Yeah.
Yeah, they're crazy straw bagels for sure.
Oh my god. Why do you guys want to anger cats? Oh
What?
my lord. Why are you trying to
Hush.
you excuse me?
Huh?
Nothing.
I'm talking to my dog.
Oh, okay, I was gonna say, what? You told me to hush? I'm like scared of the wrath of cats coming. We know it's coming.
He's doing the woo.
I have won this argument against Cats.
We
I
nine
don't
out of
think
10
you
times.
have. I really don't think you have, hun.
have won this argument against Cats.
Oh,
And
there you go.
That
Hey,
argument
hey.
for the record, didn't start on the pretzels. It started with Cats being wrong about the fact that cupcakes and muffins are the same thing.
I never said that.
Wait a minute.
Yes, you did.
Why
No, I
am I being called by Big Pretzel? I don't like this.
Also, okay, so what the fuck is happening? Rimshee might have spilled the beans. Okay, Jables, so what's your theory on pretzels again?
Oh, they're just crazy straw bagels.
Are bagels bread for you?
Huh?
Are bagels bread for you?
Are they not for you?
Bread. The bread argument aside, are pretzels
No.
not just crazy straw bagels?
No, wait. Okay, so are bagels bread for you, Jables? Please answer that before I tell you what I think.
No. We're not arguing that at this moment.
But I am. So it's important to me to know where your ideology stands. You know, like I need to assess you.
I think you know where my ideology stands. But I think you
pretzels
agree
are
with my
bread,
point
then
that pretzels
just
are
take a
crazy straw
guess.
bagels.
I actually do. Anyway, crazy.
Wait,
straw
what?
bagels, yes. 100%.
All right, pretzels are bread.
I might also. Well, you know what? Nah.
And to think, Cats, this all started with our
You heard it here
taco
first.
sandwiches.
Cats just admitted pretzels are bread.
No, I didn't. I just said I
No,
was gonna
no,
argue you on that
did
point.
not.
Yep, just happened.
No.
Yep, she just said that
No.
they were crazy
No.
straw bagels. Bagels are bread. Pretzels are bread.
No.
No, that is not what she said.
You, my friend, are straw manning this. Like the straw bagels that are pretzels. Anyway, goodbye.
Jables,
Yeah.
Jables,
Also-
I love you, but you're food challenged. I'm just gonna say it. I'm just saying it right now on air. You are food
Hold on
challenged.
though, like I have to make a point that Cats was heavily implying that she does not consider bagels to be bread, which is absurd.
Yeah.
If Jables had allowed her to actually say that line, I would have had Rimshee kick her.
Bagels are bread. Pretzels are crazy straw bagels. Therefore, pretzels bread.
So why are we?
Like,
I rescind my
the
agreement.
question is, are
Oh.
Oh, you can't just rescind your agreement. You already
Oh,
said
of
it.
course I can.
Nope. What's said is said.
The
It's on the
contract
record.
is signed.
Like anyone watches the show anyway.
Yeah, I don't care if anybody watches the show. This is hilarious and fun as fuck for me.
Yeah, it's not.
We've got 8 people watching the
um,
show. I'm sure 6 of them are in here, though.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say, how many, yeah.
But I have to say though, to let Scully know, this is not exactly a food tangent. It's not a food derailment because it was a subject for the show. So
Yeah.
counts as
this
being
was an
on
article, and we are carrying on the argument that the article started.
Yeah, Cats, what's your opinion? Are taco sandwiches?
I need to think about that.
Well,
I am.
it's been declared by an
not-
Indiana judge that tacos are sandwiches. I am vindicated.
I don't give a fuck what he said.
Oh my god.
Honestly.
I will personally find this man and revoke his Hoosier card.
Wow.
I side with the judge and the business owner on this, by technicalities.
Thank you,
Oh,
Thomas.
get the
Fuck
fuck
yes.
out of here. Rimshee, kick him.
Wow. Can we
Well,
ban him? Like,
you
with the
you
dog?
can kick him.
No, I'm telling you to do it.
You know what,
Yeah,
Thomas?
what
You're the
is-
champion. This one's for you.
God damn it.
This-
I'm gonna
I
put
never
sandwich
used that
bitch
sound
as one of
effect, and
his
it's been
roles.
hotkeyed
No,
for like a
listen.
year.
The logic behind this is that tortas are a bread, right? They're basically
Yeah, it's a
a
roll.
flatbread. You're right.
Flatbread,
So
yeah.
so
That's
you
a
have
sandwich.
you have that. Now it's basically a fluffy taco. So thus tacos.
No.
Yeah.
no.
As-
Yeah.
as
Yes.
equally
Thank you,
as-
Thomas.
as-
No.
Thank you, Thomas.
No.
You are the champion.
No.
You, Thomas?
As Skupp
Why
has-
Oh my
white
God.
people
Skupp has
arguing
already
against the man
stated-
with a Mexican husband?
I'm telling you.
As
Look-
Skupp has
look at that
already
right there.
said,
Look at that right there.
tortas are not tortillas, and that you should not equate them.
Yeah.
Thomas,
Okay. I agree. I agree with
You're
that.
an
statement.
enabler.
Now
Yeah.
here's the issue
Get
though.
some help.
Is and this is important. I need you to really think about this too. And I'm talking about the fold in the bread or the tortilla. There's a fold there. A sandwich doesn't have a fold, whereas a taco or a gyro or a pita sandwich has that fold on one side. So, I
Technically, a
think that
pita
fold on
sandwich
one-
doesn't have a
Sandwiches.
fold, but that's a different issue.
Yeah, because you stuff it in there. That's okay. You're correct. Thank you for pointing.
That's
that
a
out.
pocket.
But yeah, it's a pocket. and
Oh,
that's a
no.
pocket.
Let's think here. Okay, have you ever made a peanut butter and jelly sandwich on one piece of bread and folded it over?
That's a taco.
No.
That's a sandwich.
That's the
TBJ
taco.
sandwich.
Okay, well, what if I put peanut butter and jelly in a tortilla and fold it over and eat it?
Is a
What is
quesadilla
that?
sandwich?
It's not a quesadilla sandwich. 'cause there's
No. It's a quesadilla.
Quesadilla is just Mexican grilled cheese.
Yeah. So so Mexico likes the fold. What's wrong with the fold?
Hey,
No.
all things could be sandwich. You can fold 2 slices of pizza over on each other, and that's a sandwich.
Oh my god. So a calzone is a sandwich, is what
No,
you're
that's a
saying.
half-ass calzone.
No,
Calzone is not a sandwich.
All right,
pizzas are an
I'm
open-faced
gonna go.
sandwich.
I'm gonna go try again.
Do we
I would
even want to
argue
know what
calzone
Rimshee's
is
trying?
pastry, but
Yeah.
I don't know what she's doing, but I hope everything goes okay.
He's fucking his wife
Yeah.
because he's trying to have another kid.
Oh my god. Wow.
wow.
Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. I mean,
Wow.
my husband and I have been, screwing each other for a long time trying to have a kid, but we just can't make it work.
Yeah. Sometimes it's just hard to have a kid. Timing's off and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's difficult.
Yeah.
The timing is not right. When he's ovulating, I'm not.
Ovulating.
No, ovulating. not ovulating.
Oh, okay. Oh, you're trying to get him pregnant that way. Okay, I get it.
Yeah. Oh man, that's disgusting. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
Still no kid, but I
Skull,
got bread
you don't
this
need to get that
time.
joke. Don't worry about it.
Wait. I can't do
Wow,
man.
that was
can I?
quick.
What kind of bread is that? Okay. never
Banana
mind.
bread.
I thought you had it folded, brother. I thought you had it folded and you were doing a trick on us and trying to eat a taco.
No, it's banana bread.
But okay, so what about a fry bread? A fry
I
bread.
brought that up earlier.
Fry bread is But you don't make a sandwich with fry bread. Fry bread is just fry bread.
Have you ever had a PB&J with fry bread? It's fucking delicious.
Yeah,
I have not. You don't need fry bread. Is awesome by itself. You don't have to add anything.
You don't need it. Just like I don't need to make a PB&J with fucking waffles. But it's still delicious.
A PB&J.
What? That's not a sandwich. That's freaking waffles.
That's a sandwich.
It's not a sandwich.
It's totally a sandwich.
It's not a sandwich.
2 pieces of bread.
Why are
with
you
stuff in
guys like? What is this?
Deana, I'm sorry, Deana.
I'm just so confused.
Deana, is cake bread? Deana, is cake bread?
Cake
no,
bread, yeah.
Cake is cake.
You can make a sandwich out of cake.
Yes, you
Is
can.
a muffin bread. Deana, is a muffin bread.
White bread.
Hold on, I'm asking Deana specifically. Guys,
Okay, so hold on.
Hold up.
What
I'm
kind of
asking
muffin?
Deana specifically. Just is a muffin bread.
What kind of muffin? Are we talking blueberry muffin? Cause no. Are we talking English muffin? Yes, because those make delicious breakfast sandwiches. But that is a bread. You make an egg McMuffin and it's epic.
An English muffin is closer to a biscuit, which is also bread. Bread.
Wait, I think you made noise.
Who made noise?
Also, muffins are quick breads.
Thomas made some
Muffins
noise.
are cake. Muffins are
Yeah,
cake.
No, they're not.
I
No,
feel
they
like
aren't.
Okay, let's put it this way. Because of the sugar content in most countries, our white bread is considered
We're
cake.
fucking American. Don't be fucking un-American in this fucking chat.
Yeah, but
I don't give a fuck about what the Europeans say. We like our sugar in our fucking bread. USA, 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 USA.
You're alone on this, Jables. I don't touch white bread.
Jables, you brought the Europeans into this when you mentioned pretzels. So
You know what's funny?
you literally brought a European into it. You got cats in here. Well, no, Rimshee did that, but
yeah,
there. So
I had nothing to do with that. See.
Mm-hmm.
We already had the muffin versus cupcake debate, and the cake side
The pretzel
lost.
debate.
We are not revisiting that.
They're both cake.
No.
One of them's just sweeter cake.
Hey, Jables and Rimshee, can you see my camera feed?
No. Hold
I
on.
can see it.
Look what I made.
Well, I have.
Oh my goodness, what's this?
Oh Jesus Christ!
Yeah, we're not putting that on the screen. That's a little too political, but nice.
Yeah, due to recent events, political shit is currently
back off the
My bad.
menu.
My bad.
voting on the.
My PP has
on the
been
show.
slapped, and I understand. But look at this baby back here. I can do whatever I want. I can print whatever poster I want.
Nice.
Nice.
You know what? I need a poster printed. We'll talk after the show.
Please, yes.
Okay.
I'll print whatever you want.
So, right
I
now, though,
I'll deliver it.
we've been having a lot of fun with Dear Abbeys, and there's one that I found. Well, there's two in the same article that I found that are.
I like how you're trying to just declare victory and then move on before anybody notices.
Yeah, he's wrong. He's a failure. He sucks at life. But we're still moving on.
Hey,
See,
on this one,
I
Jables
didn't
is
have
right.
to
I'm gonna
hide
side with him on this.
I didn't have to hide
No
in
one gives a fuck
in
what you say.
moving on. I came out and boldly said it.
Yeah. You guys can think I'm wrong. That's okay. We can still be friends.
Oh yeah,
You
we
know,
can still be
I
friends.
don't think
You can
that
be
you're
wrong
I
all you
know
want.
you're
We can
wrong.
still be friends. I'm
Funny how
perfectly
all
okay with
sides
being
are-
friends with people who are wrong. I have to. I live in California.
Yeah.
I know. It's
But I feel like I just feel like we're circling the drain a bit, and I want to bring us back together to unite to give advice to people.
Yeah,
Mom,
yeah. We'll
no.
move on.
Let's
We'll
do
move
it.
on to Dear Abby. Just know you're wrong.
Do the one that I added the extra comment of this is juicy.
All right, I have to find which one that is. Give
Who
me
is
just
Juicy?
a
One of the
moment.
most recent ones.
Okay,
I'd rather
yeah,
it
it's the
be
most.
juicy.
It is the most recent one. There it is.
The juice is running out of it. It's rare. It's practically raw.
Yeah, Rimshee, you want to take this one, please?
Yeah, give me a moment.
Yeah, I
I'm
don't
dealing
know
with
where
behind the
it's
scenes
at.
shit. Oh, okay. Dear Lesser Saints, I've been dating my man for 7 years.
Oh wait, hold on. Wait. Is that the one? Oh yeah. Okay.
Dear Lesser Saints, I have been dating my man for 7 years. When we got serious, he told me he had kids because we are seniors. I assumed his kids were adults. I recently found out that the kids are teenagers. He is very involved in their lives. Wait, how is he very involved in their lives if you only recently found out after 7 years?
Maybe he
And-
just wanted to keep it a secret.
She just never asked, I guess.
That could be.
Oh,
too.
you're going to see your
Clearly a
kids?
master
I don't
of
want to
living a
meet
double
them.
life.
I
Anyway,
Yeah, and this
wonder-
guy's probably. I'll tell you right now. I haven't read it. I'm just guessing. This guy's probably a high functioning sociopath.
No,
Yeah.
he's clearly a master of living double lives.
In which
Yeah.
case, most likely, sociopathy or psychopathy is involved.
Hold on. Let's keep going.
let's finish because I don't think that has anything to do with this. The problem is, their mother calls him constantly about bills for her house and what the kids need. He pays her phone bill, water bill, electric bill, and sometimes the internet bill, as well as giving her money each month for the kids. He says he does it because he doesn't pay child support and he wants to take care of his kids. He says he's not, under any circumstances, getting back together with the mom.
Hold on. Real quick. Good move. Not quarter child support, paying some bills, giving extra money.
What's wrong
Good
with
move.
that?
I like that.
We're
That's
getting
That's a good
there.
guy so far.
Unheard of these days. That's unheard of these days.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're continuing on now. We're continuing on. He says he's not under any circumstances getting back together with the mom. He tells me he loves me, and he does show it. He says that when the kids graduate from high school in 2 years, he will have no reason to talk to their mom or pay her bills. He wants his kids to leave and go to college. I'm very concerned about our relationship moving forward. He gives me a lot of information about what happened between the mom, the kids, and him. The woman is
Hold on.
dangerous
One
and
second,
volatile.
1 second. Yeah, you've been together 7 years. He should be telling you about his life and shit
Yeah.
that's going on with his.
So
ex
there's no
and his
double life
kids.
shit going on here.
Yeah.
right.
The woman is dangerous and volatile. She has come at him with a knife twice. Should I hang in there for the next 2 years or move on? I love him very much. What the fuck?
Why are you asking these
What the
questions in
hell?
this case? Like, yes, you should hang in there. You got his ex-wife.
He's
is-
a
No,
very
not
involved
him.
dad.
Not him. Her. So here are my issues I have with this. Apparently, they've been dating for 7 years, and yet in those 7 years, it wasn't until recently that she found out that the kids were not adults, but in fact teenagers.
Yeah.
How much do you fucking
Which
pay
means
attention,
you
woman?
have-
Or have you been
well, that shows me
actively
it's like
not paying
you
attention?
You have no interest in his kids at all. You've just proven this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is fine.
I don't know.
You
but
don't
this
have
article
to.
got way
couldn't
less
be bothered
interesting.
to learn how old they were.
Which is fine.
See.
This is a new relationship, new family, things like that.
At the start, that's fine, but you think she'd have learned it after, within a few months, not after 7 fucking years.
Well, you know, maybe it's just really late to open up.
Well, she says he's very involved, and he obviously is. Like, a lot of his money is going to the mom.
Yeah, how is she not realizing it until now? I think most of the problem is her. Don't get me wrong, if she's telling the truth about the mom coming at her husband with the fucking knife, or boyfriend,
she probably
or whatever.
likes to talk about her own shit all the time, and she just liked
and
that he
tunes
would
her
listen to
out.
her.
Yeah, he probably listens, and then when he talks, she tunes him out. I think you should get out of there for his sake, bitch.
No, why? It's been 7 years. The mom hasn't done anything
Sounds
to
like
them
a pretty
yet.
good relationship.
No.
Yeah.
I'm saying she should get out of there for his sake. Obviously, if it took her 6 years to learn that his kids weren't fucking... Like, his kids are... I'm assuming the youngest is 16.
Yeah.
Which means that 7 years ago, that kid was 9, and you were assuming he or she was an adult. And it took you 6 years to come.
Hold on. I think we're all kind of missing, like, the final part there, which is the part that I have an issue with. It's like, oh, his crazy ex... Like, I love him so much, but, like, his crazy ex has come at him with a knife twice. Should I just abandon him and move on? What the fuck?
Followed by, I love him very much.
Right? Like, I don't understand why her problem is that, like, she's all like, should I go because the crazy ex went after him with the knife? Like, I can understand if crazy ex went after her with a knife. Her going,
I'm not even convinced that Crazy X came at him with a knife. Like, I don't trust this lady's story. So I doubt that, I have my doubts that the mom came at dude with a knife. May have gotten into a heated argument while cooking and had a knife in her hand or something. But I have my doubts that she actually came after him with a knife. Mostly because I don't trust this woman's storytelling, and I don't trust her ability to actually pay attention to anything that doesn't directly concern her.
Yeah. But if she still loves him very much, that doesn't mean she should leave.
No.
She should probably just stay there. This is probably the best relationship she's got offered at this point in time. I doubt she can find something better. Like, she's been there for 7 years.
It's like, why would you leave him over him getting attacked? What kind of fuck shit is that?
I think her leaving him would be the best thing that could happen to him.
I think she might be worried that when the mom no longer has kids to take care of, she might start, like, doing crazy shit and coming after both of them. That's a thing.
Right, but then you know what you do when that happens? You call the cops. And you have crazy lady put in jail where she needs to be.
Well,
here's the problem.
They're in Florida, so the quicker solution may be double tap when she's broken in.
Yeah, exactly. Double tap.
This is Florida, after all.
Florida's a ground state.
But here's, I have an issue kind of, like, part of the problem is at what point has the ex, at what point did the ex go after the guy with the knife? Like, was that recently? Was it 2 years ago? Was it 4 years ago? Was it 6 years ago? When did the knife...
Was it while they were together? Did she...
Was that the reason why he left?
Story? Yeah, is it a second-hand story?
This is allegedly. Where's the police record? Where is the evidence?
Right. Thomas, we don't do that with deer rabbits. Chill.
Yeah. But I don't know. I kind of feel like this whole story seems a little sus to me altogether, because you've been with the guy 7 years and you just found out that these kids are not adults. Did you think they were his grandkids? What is going on?
Well,
Like, how do
Yeah,
you
this
think
is
that-
she said that
exactly
they were
where
seniors.
I've been. This is exactly where I've
It
been
sounds to
from the
me-
start. Oh, it took me let's assume she's known for a year. Let's just assume for a second she's known for a year, because you could still technically call that recent. It still took her 6 fucking years to find out that the kids were not adults.
Yeah, but it makes me wonder, is it because she's like one of those kind of people that's like, I don't want anything to do with any, like anything with an ex or any kids because I hate kids and blah, blah. See, we don't know that part either. Is she somebody who like just does not like children and therefore wants
We
nothing
can
to
make
do with
the
them?
assumption. We can make the assumption that she feels no interest in getting to know his family in general.
Yeah, we
Because
can
those
make the
are
assumption
his
that
kids, and she waited 6 fucking years at least before she even realized they were anything other than what she expected in her mind. Meaning she had to have never met them.
We can also assume she might be the type of person that's like, I don't want, like, this is our relationship. I don't want anything to do with any of your previous relationships.
Right.
Yeah, she's probably pretty darn
here's-
selfish.
Right. So here's my
You know
other
what it sounds like to me? It sounds like to me, like, she wants out of the relationship, and she's just trying to find a way to justify it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
And not
And
like a
like
bitch in the process.
Right.
Like
But
I
she's
said, the
gonna.
best thing for her to do would be to leave him. Not because it's the best thing for her, but it's probably going to be the best thing for him. Maybe he can find someone who actually wants to share in his life instead of just having someone who wants him to share in their life.
Yeah, someone to be a good stepmom. But this guy might also be a piece of shit because it seems like he's not getting custody at all.
Right, but here's my question. Like,
Well,
okay, so the Kim,
again,
there's something that
family
has
court
not
system,
been
he
mentioned.
might have tried.
Yeah, he
Well,
might have tried. We don't know the whole situation there, and I feel like she's an unreliable narrator.
Right.
Yeah.
Here's
Yeah,
my
this is
question.
feeling like an Am I the Asshole post.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe,
Yeah.
maybe
It
this
really
lady's
is.
the narcissist or the sociopath here. Maybe we had it pegged wrong from the get-go.
Here's an even bigger question. Are the kids okay?
Sounds like it. They're gonna go to college and shit. So.
Well,
Yeah,
he
but
wants them to go to college. It doesn't
wants
say
them
they
to move
are.
out.
Yeah, but that means the option
Well,
is
they're
available
clearly
to them.
alive.
It doesn't mean that the option is available to them. So it's
Okay,
like,
but I think we all know being alive doesn't necessarily mean that you're okay. It just means that you're breathing. You know, I mean, if the ex has gone after the dad with a knife twice, like
Again,
the question
unreliable
is,
narrator.
why?
We don't know how true that is. In fact,
Right,
I
no,
would say
I
we
get
can't
that.
even trust it.
I get that. All I'm saying is, like, when you say stuff like that, my brain kind of also goes to, are the kids okay? That's all. That's all I'm saying, is I'm hoping that the
Well, I
children
mean,
are okay.
At this point, CPS hasn't taken them away. They're not dead. You know, we've got that going. So, I mean, they're at
she
least
says he's very
okay to
active in
that
their
degree.
lives. So he's at least going around and hanging out with them and shit. So.
Hopefully. Well, and that's probably why he pays the bills, because if he doesn't pay the bills, then mom goes, you can't see him. There are way too many moms that do that shit. But there are way too many
Yeah, but
dads that don't pay any money
so he
towards
pays
their kids.
Yeah,
you
but he
know?
pays all this shit because he
No, like,
doesn't pay court-ordered
he's
child support.
Right, I get
Yeah,
that.
he voluntarily does it because, like, if she is crazy, then she'd be the type of cunt that would drag him into a court to get child support.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway.
If she
She was-
was that bad, she probably would have already done it, and then she'd just be leveraging extra needs and means to, you know, keep the kids away if he's not paying up. So, you
Yeah,
know,
also,
it's the-
yeah, my advice is talk to your fucking guy. Like, maybe get to know his kids. If you don't like kids and you want to be totally separated from that, that's kind of fine too, but it seems like he wants to be a part of his kid's life. Maybe no.
Yeah.
You should leave him because you're not good enough for him. Fuck
Like
that.
if you're not
That's
into
where
kids,
I was at the start.
So it took some of us a little longer to get there, Rimshee.
Yeah. Yeah. If
You
you
don't just get to go. She needs to leave him. It'll be better for him, and then put your foot down, and then we go. Yeah, totes. Like
No, it's
rest
just
of us
funny
gotta
that
work
that's
through it
where
a
I
little
was at
more.
at the start, and you were all arguing against me, and now you're
Yeah,
all in
let-
agreement.
I'm sorry.
I wasn't
Let us-
arguing against you.
Let us, as
All right,
the
not
kids today,
all,
say cook a
just-
little bit. Jesus.
Not all, just
Throw me
Jables
under
and
the
Deana.
bus, asshole.
Not all just Jables and Deana. Ah,
Yeah.
although fair. And what does Abby say? Let's see
All right.
who Abby sides with on this.
Dear Suspended, hang in there, but understand that the time has come for you to discuss all of this with your gentleman friend. Suggest he talk to family law attorney now about his children's higher education. In some states, laws or case law gives courts the authority to order non-custodial parent to pay for some form of college expense. As to his children's unstable mother, you can bet that when he stops footing her bills, she's going to be one angry woman. If she threatens his life again, he should immediately report her to the police and seek a restraining or non-contact order. Wow.
Wow.
That
That's
was,
fucking. That's almost exactly what we said, but in the most milquetoast way. Abby's a bitch.
Oh, this was so weak. It was very much listen and believe. Like,
Yeah.
this chick's definitely an unreliable narrator. I promise it, she's
Also,
an unreliable narrator.
We probably can't get into it too deep on the show because it'll rapidly turn political. But what's this about some states requiring non-custodial parents to pay portions of college tuition? That's horse shit. What the
Yeah.
fuck?
Wow.
Also, this guy seems willing to pay for their college, anyways. So doesn't it?
Yeah.
That's not
So,
even a fucking.
yeah,
No, like,
I-
the fact that like there are states that mandate that is bullshit.
I also get
Yeah.
the feeling that that Abby here is mixing up the fact that the dad is the one that's going to pay for college, and it's the mom that's the custodial parent. So what the fuck does that little section right there have to do with anything?
Yeah, the dad's out there making sure that his kids have opportunities, and I don't know. The fact
Like,
that she
he
hasn't met the
knows.
kids,
Nice.
though, seems very weird.
Yeah. That was my first red flag. It took her, and I'm being generous here, it took her at least 6 years before she even found out that they weren't adults. Which means
Yeah,
she
like
didn't
I've-
ask about them, she didn't want to meet them, she apparently wanted absolutely nothing to do with them.
Like, I've already
And
met
yet-
2/3 of Deana's kids.
Yeah.
There's 4 of them too, which makes that 2/3 really weird.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, it's like I really don't get the feeling that you were actually interested in this man. Outside of how
No,
it
she was
benefits you
interested in him
emotionally.
listening to her. That's what she was interested in.
Well, as I said, outside of how it benefits you emotionally.
Yeah.
She's not interested in
Which
him.
is toxic.
She's interested in what he can do for her.
All right, this next one on the same page is.
Which in a way makes you know better than his crazy ex.
Yeah.
Alright, is this the juicy one you were talking about, Jables?
No, I actually think I might have mislabeled.
Alright, dear Lesser Saints. My friend had back surgery that has left her walking with a walker or a cane. We go out to eat quite often. When the hostess takes us to our seats, they often take us to a table that is far from the door, bypassing many empty tables. Sometimes We have even had to go up or down some steps. I know they have a system for seating in a restaurant, but it sure would be nice if they'd recognize our difficulty in maneuvering and seat us closer to the entrance or exit. I'm sure many people have this issue. I would say something, but my friend says it would embarrass her. How do others solve this problem? This is actually
Speak up or shut up. That's it.
This is an interesting white knight one because the answer is fucking simple. Jables said it.
Yeah, speak up or shut up.
Yeah.
Saying something is embarrassing is an excuse to not do it.
Encourage your friends to say it's not embarrassing. You're having problems. It's okay. They don't necessarily have to cater to you. They can also reply with, no, we have a system on how we seat tables so that people get appropriate, so that the waiters get appropriate tips and stuff like that. It's fine. But if you don't speak up at all, it's all on you.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up then. Either say something or don't, but don't complain about it.
Yeah, it's interesting that you feel the need to ask this question.
Yeah.
Put up or shut up?
Yeah,
Take it
so
like
I
a
think
bitch.
the other one was actually the juicy one.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one's pretty just straightforward. It's like if you're for me, because when my mom got her hip surgery done, she walks with a rollator, or for sometimes she doesn't want to take that, so she hangs on to one of us, onto one of our arms. And it's for the most part, any place that we've gone, people have looked at my mom and gone, yeah, she probably can't walk too far. We should get as close to the table as possible, and it's not really been an issue where when mom and I have gone out, they don't generally set us way in the back, when you got a little old lady who's using a rollator or a cane or hanging on to somebody's arm.
There's also a lot of factors, generally the seats that are farther in the back are closer to the bathroom, which if you're going to be hanging out for a long time might be better for people with mobility issues.
Yeah. Also, and this is not an excuse for them, but there are people out there who will fake injuries and fake needing assistance in order to get a better deal or a better seat. And
I
so
do it all the time.
A young person, I would assume young, but a young person walking around with a cane is not going to be seen as someone with a mobility issue.
Yeah.
Someone walking around with a walker might be seen as, they're just trying to get something. It's not actually seen as this person is injured.
Right. Which, to be honest, if I've had, because I had to get some tendons in my knee fixed at one point where I couldn't really walk too far, and while I was recovering and being out in places, I didn't have a problem with going, hey, so this brace is on my knee because I had tendons repaired. Can we just sit at the table right over here, pretty please? And that was that. It's so what you guys are saying, speak up or shut up.
Yeah, they may not be thinking, hey, this person has an injury, this person has a disability. It could very well be, this is our system, I'm just going through the motions, and the disability or injury just completely slips their mind because it's what they do all day.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, also,
they could not even notice it in that sense.
Yeah.
Right.
Service workers can fall into routines pretty easily.
Yeah. Oh, can I say
also,
something?
if it's a place with a reservation, just let them know beforehand. Hey, could we have a table closer to the entrance exit? Somebody has a problem walking. Or if it's not a place like that, discreetly ask. There's ways to do that. You're not going to embarrass your friend.
Yeah.
But be an advocate for him.
Yeah. find out if they like, maybe it's a thing of like they don't mind because like they are closer to the bathrooms. Maybe, you know, like yeah.
Well, it
just
specifically
check
said if they said anything, it would embarrass her.
right.
So, like,
Yeah. Can I go on a little bit of a tangent because we're talking about like disabilities and accessibility in buildings? Because I had like you made me think of something when you were mentioned that sometimes young people or just people in general fake injuries to like get some sort of like special treatment.
Just
Yeah.
like with
Okay.
with those fake service dogs. Same idea.
Exactly. That is my point exactly. It's like, look, I get you love your dog and your dog is probably very well behaved, but you know, if it's not a service dog, please don't bring it into the public building, you know, because like it's it's so weird. And then people that where I work at, we've had to ask people to leave that have had quote unquote service dogs, you know, like one that got asked to leave, like the first indicator that we had that it wasn't a legit service dog is the fact that as I walked up to the man, the dog reached out and grabbed my pant leg in its mouth and tugged on it, and I'm like, okay. It didn't bite me, like, because it just grabbed the fabric on my pants, and we're like, okay, that's strike one, you know. But for my job, we're kind of limited, but the dog then did act up later, and we had to like go, yeah, no, you have to take your dog out of here.
yeah.
You
By
know?
the way, the requirements to get a dog registered as a service dog is virtually non-existent, but get the paperwork. It requires virtually nothing.
You know
But at
what?
least have the paperwork.
Here's right. But here's the best thing to do, in all honesty. Train your dog. Have a well-trained dog. Have a legit flippin' service dog. Pretty please, no matter what the service is. And I am totally for service animals. I think that they are needed by people. I think they do great work. But the thing is, your pet that you just have at home that has had no training is not a service animal. Not in a
Yes.
public setting.
Oh yeah.
Well,
I remember
Steve-O
this one time.
recently did a whole video on how easy it is to get an animal registered as like a service dog or a service animal.
Yeah.
So check that out, guys.
Yeah, but get them
Yeah, like-
trained. That's the bigger thing.
I had this.
Get your
I
animal
had this
trained.
cunt come into my store one time. She's like, "Oh, like this is my service animal. This is my service dog." And that little fucking bastard shit on the floor, and the cunt just left it there for me to find. Didn't clean it up.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And proof positive that that is not a service animal. It is not a service animal because a service animal will not go to the bathroom in a building. Service dogs are trained. Service animals are trained to go on command. I had a friend who had a service dog.
No.
See, what it
No,
is,
Deana.
it's an emotional support
are,
animal,
though.
and people are false labeling it as a service animal. And the
No,
reason
Exactly.
they're doing it is because it's against the law
Guys,
to even ask for
Guys,
the
stop.
paperwork.
Stop.
Okay.
There is zero training requirement for service animals in the U.S.
I get that. I think that's wrong.
That's fair.
I'm saying that
I'm also saying that doesn't mean that they're not technically a registered service dog.
they can be a registered service dog without actually being a service dog, because do you know what being a service animal, what the definition of it being a service animal is?
Yeah, there are
This-
actual training courses. for
Yeah, they are
I had a-
trained to help mitigate.
Yes, I understand. I'm telling you that the system is fucked, and
It is.
doesn't matter. They're still technically service animals, even if they're not trained.
But here's the thing, like, people get mad when they have their untrained quote unquote service dogs, and then they get kicked out of a building because their dog just took a massive piss on the floor, or the dog snapped at somebody who walked by, or the dog did something that's like not okay, and then they get mad and they're all like, oh, but it's a service dog. And it's like, it is not behaving as a service animal, and it needs to leave because it is now dangerous to everyone else here.
Okay,
And,
yeah,
and trained service animals are not
it's a
like that.
problem.
That's my only point. I'm sorry.
I'm not saying it's not a problem. I'm just saying go watch Steve's video on it. He really breaks everything.
I will check that out later.
Yeah.
And I will probably agree with him on everything that he says in it. Sorry, it's a kind of a crap rant on my part, but I just find it annoying because there are people that legitimately need service animals, and because of and they have actual service animals, but because of these people who have slipped into this little loophole that bring their untrained, dirty, nasty animals into buildings, people who have legitimate service animals are getting shit on by people at these buildings because they have bad experiences with other people.
At the end of the day, my opinion is on this is that in general, we need to start bothering our legislatures to the point that they start bringing this back under control, because at one point it was under control and you needed to have the papers, but now we got to worry about hurting everybody's fee-fees so much that it's gotten ridiculous, and they just have let it get out of control, and it's allowed this situation to happen. It needs to be controlled.
Yeah. Anyways, hey,
because you're not allowed to confront people anymore.
Yeah.
Rimshee, do we have enough time to do the other Dear Abby?
We can.
Okay, cool.
All right, sorry about that, guys. I will.
Because I think this one's actually more juicy. Well,
all right, let's go.
Are more juicy.
It's this one, right?
My son keeps bringing his freeloader girlfriend to events uninvited. That one.
Yep.
Yeah. Dear Lesser Saints, my son is a sophomore in college. He has been dating a girl he met at school for almost a year. Her family no longer speaks to her for reasons I don't know. I have included her in our family holidays, but she later tells my son that she thinks I don't like her. It causes problems for me when I visit him at school, which is often because it's my alma mater. When I'm there, she attends all dinners and family events, whether she's invited or not, and I am expected to pay for her as well. My son has invited her to our house without my permission, and I do not want her to come. How do I tell him I don't want her here without causing major problems in my relationship with him? Listen.
She can't.
When your child has a significant other, you should expect that significant other is also coming.
Especially if it's been a year. It's been a fucking year.
Yeah.
Like, if this was like the first 2, 3, 4 months, I get it. I could totally say, hey, I don't know her well enough yet. I was just expecting you because you've only been dating for a short time. They've been together for a year.
Also included her on like vacations and holidays and stuff. And, like stuff.
Well, how many of those were non-invites where she just came?
No, it specifically says I have included her in our family holidays.
Yeah, you've included her. Therefore, you should just you're at the point where just accept that he's probably going to show up with her because she's part of his family.
Yeah, but you can, like, there are things you can do, like, hey, I want to have just an us family night. That's fine too. You can do that. But don't be surprised when he shows up with her because you didn't specifically invite her. You're saying that she's
always,
like, yeah.
You can always go with the route that my mother would go with if she didn't like someone. and that is to intentionally try and sabotage the relationship. Let her come, and then just make it absolutely destroyed.
Well, it doesn't seem like she dislikes her. It seems like she just wants to spend time with her son without her around sometimes.
Right. Like
Well,
a little
and
bit of
also,
balance.
like from what she stated earlier on, is like she was initially like including her with all these things, and then comes to find out that she's telling the son that like, I don't think your mom likes me.
Yeah, which is really weird.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
I don't think
Because
your mom
it's
likes
like-
me.
Well, the
And now
mom
all
seems
of
a
a
little
sudden she's not
resentful.
wanting to. Yeah, now all of a sudden, after finding out that she thinks that mom does not like her, mom does not want to include her anymore. That's not gonna change that impression.
Right, but here's the thing, like mom is obviously doing things to try to include said girlfriend, which, you know, we don't, especially if it's gone on for a year. Like
No, she's doing
if
the thing
it-
to include her son, and then he brings
No,
her
it-
along.
Right, but it said that she was included in family things before. And then the girlfriend's like, I don't think your mom likes me. Well, I think the mom is trying to do things to show the girlfriend that she likes her, or at the very least accepts her for the most part. And then
Yeah.
the girlfriend's like, I don't think she likes me. And it's probably very frustrating to the mom because she's like, well, what do I need to do to prove that I like you? You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
the
Like,
mom
what
should
is
have
it?
a conversation with the girl. I think that's what it. The
Right.
girlfriend and the mom need to have a conversation. I think that's what this
Yeah.
boils down to.
Well, she also needs to have a conversation with her son and be like, hey, sometimes I want it to just be us. You know, just the
Right.
close family.
Yeah.
You know, it's yeah.
Yeah.
All
Agreed.
right, you want to hear Abby's response real quick?
Yes.
Sure.
Teach your son good manners by telling him you don't want anyone joining you for every family event and dinner without first being asked
Oh
to
my
include her.
god.
That's dumb. I don't even like it.
That's bad
No,
advice.
it's
I mean,
But I also think
it's
he should kind of ask, is it all right if so and so significant other comes along? That is kind of
Well, okay, here's the thing. For a while there, it was... he probably should have asked, but they've been together for a year. You're at the point where you should just assume.
yeah.
I just don't like the phrasing of it. It's just like, have you considered teaching your son good manners?
right.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, that's some pretentious shit.
Yeah.
As much as he may like the girl, she's not yet a family member. Be sure to point out that you do not dislike her, but this
Oh,
is
that's gonna work.
a formality you would
Yeah.
like observed. The two
I don't
of them
dislike
are
her,
not
I
package
just-
deal.
Come
No,
off
they're a
the-
package deal. They've been together a year. They've been showing up to all these events
Yeah.
together.
At this
They're a
point,
package
they're a
deal at this
package
point,
deal. A few months in, you could
That's
make
not-
that claim. 1 year in, they're a package deal. Until they break up, assuming
thing
that's
is,
the
like-
case.
Yeah.
Telling somebody to go with like, say like, oh, I don't dislike her. It's like you're telling this person to be passive aggressive and immediately come off as really defensive.
Yeah.
Bad strategy.
Agreed. Very bad.
P.S. the
I would
fact that
not-
her
Mm-mm.
P.S. the fact that her family doesn't talk to her is a red flag that should not be ignored. Broach that subject with your son now. No, not necessarily.
That could be that. I mean, there's a red flag
She could have
there, but who's the
legitimate
red flag
reasons why
for?
She doesn't talk to her family.
Yeah,
Yeah, there is
she
a
could have
red
been
flag there.
abused. She
There is
could have-
absolutely, there's absolutely a red flag there. The question is, who does that red flag apply to? The parents or the daughter? We don't know.
Yeah, it depends on
Yeah.
the situation. Like they might have disowned her just because they're super religious and she's having sex with your son.
Yeah.
It could be as simple as that. They could have been abusive to her. She could be a recovering drug addict, but they're like in college, and it doesn't. I'm not getting any flags of that based on what she said. So
right? Or it could
Yeah.
be that they don't approve of the son
Yeah.
because first, they might be ultra snooty, or maybe, they're not ultra snooty. Maybe they feel like the son feels like he's better than that. There's like a ton of reasons why the family could have stopped talking.
Her parents could have died in a car accident, and she was never close with with her extended family, and she just doesn't like talking about it because she doesn't like the pity people show her. You don't fucking know.
Yeah.
Right. Like
Talk
the
to
big thing is is have a conversation with the girlfriend. Oh my God. Anyway.
Have a conversation with the girlfriend and have a conversation with your son.
Yeah, it's like, why do you get the impression that I don't like you? After like all these things that I've invited you to, it's like.
Well, she hasn't been explicitly invited. That's the other thing.
Well, she was previously. That was the point.
I like the Crab has an idea. Here's Crab's advice. Avoid people. Right? That's a very Crab solution. Dear Krabby.
Yep.
Oh, yes. That's a thing. You need to get on that, Crab. You need to start a thing of Ask Krabby.
Yeah.
Yeah, start the worst advice column in history. It'll be hilarious.
But do it here. It'll be great. It'll be great.
No, don't do it here, because then he's stealing our shtick.
All right.
No, just do it with y'all. Like have him do it, and then you guys pull.
No, he gets his own shit.
Okay, Crab, go get your own shit and start Dear Krabby.
All right. Let's do the next one.
Okay.
Dear Lesser Saints, I'm concerned my son-in-law is emotionally abusing my daughter. She was always a bit shy, but was able to stand up for herself. Recently, we were driving to a new destination, and she was using Google Maps. It said we had arrived at our destination, but we couldn't see it. After backtracking, her husband was able to find it. He then berated my daughter for being unprepared and not knowing where it was. No one had been there before, and we were following an effective app. She apologized to him. I wanted to say something, but when I have in the past, she became upset with me. I see her confidence ebbing away. She needs to stand up to him. There have been many more instances. How can I help her return to being the strong and confident woman she was? I don't think counseling would work. She doesn't recognize what is happening to her.
All right,
Mom
first off,
it in California.
First off, I don't think she was ever a strong, confident woman if she's that shy.
Yeah. Well,
that being said, this is definitely not a good situation.
No, it's not. I lean towards that daughter is being abused by her husband in ways that are not, that he doesn't do in public, but probably behind closed doors. It's probably pretty gross. And the best thing that
the
mom
fact
can
that,
do,
he's bold enough to just openly, angrily berate your daughter in front of you like that is not a good sign.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's when you start gathering evidence. You record that and, just try and build a case so that when it is time, that you got something.
You're like,
to help your daughter
me being
out.
the type of person I am, it's like, I would never be a parent, but if I was a parent in this case, it's like, hey man, you maybe want to can that before you end up shitting your teeth.
So one thing I do with Google Maps is I look at where my destination actually is and I zoom in, so I know where it's at.
It doesn't always work as well as you think.
And then Google Maps is not the problem. Hold on.
Yeah, Google Maps is not the problem here.
Hold on.
But I do like.
Hold on.
I like.
Hold your tits.
What do you call it? Fine, but I could still talk while holding them. Anyway, go ahead.
All right, hold your tongue with your tits. I don't know.
Oh, that could be interesting.
That's pretty hot.
I guess we know what we're doing.
Hey.
Jables. Anyway, go ahead. So with Google Maps, you zoom in to see where it's at, and
Yeah, I zoom in to see where it's specifically at, and I only use Google Maps as like a get to the general area sort of thing. But I know where my destination is at.
Yeah.
okay, that's fine.
I can understand him being frustrated by that.
Okay.
Because they had to backtrack, circle around, and then all of a sudden, and then
my God.
he finally finds it.
But that doesn't mean he should be blaming it all on her for being unprepared and not knowing where it is. It's somewhere they've never been. It's not on her.
Yeah,
That's
it's
fair.
equally his bad. He should have looked it up as well, you know? And
Yeah,
it's
like-
not appropriate for him to be berating her in the manner he did.
I'm just
But
telling
here's-
you how I use Google Maps.
Yeah, and you know what? You should write the husband and be like, "Hey, bro, here's an idea." but I'm just gonna say this: like, the only thing really that this mom can do is be there for her daughter, and like, because it sounds like abuse never starts off, you know. Like you don't go from 0 to 60 when it comes to abuse. They pick at you over time, and they wear you down to a point where you believe it's your fault. Like I think at this point, the daughter doesn't even realize that it's abuse. The best thing that the mom can do is just keep talking to the daughter, maybe bring it up, you know, and then when the daughter realizes, oh, this is fucked and I want out, be there for your kid and get her the hell out when she's ready.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
that's
she could
what
be
works.
suffering from the emotional equivalent of battered wife syndrome.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
And they
that's another
say-
problem.
Yeah, you don't have to, a man doesn't have to put his hands on you to batter you. You can be battered verbally too.
Yeah.
And just like a woman doesn't have to put her hands on a man to batter him. She can, I mean, it's just like, it happens. Well, okay, that sounded bad. That's not how I meant it. Abuse isn't always physical. That's my point.
Yeah. Oh, we're all aware
Well,
of
and
that.
as you say, like it often starts as an erosion of confidence.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it's really insidious and it's gross. And
Oh,
it's
wait.
terrible.
No, I should be taking this. No, Deana, abuse is always physical. You're fucking crazy. I'm gaslighting.
No, don't worry. If he ever starts trying to gaslight you, just let me know. I will set him straight. May take a 9 iron or 2, but
yeah.
Yeah.
Like
no.
I've never seen you golf. Why do you have so many clubs? No reason.
Yeah,
I
different
shouldn't
strokes
have.
for different folks.
I shouldn't have left those in camera range when we were talking earlier.
Why do you have so many clubs? I'm a freelance golfer. It's urban golfer.
Never seen
Saying.
golfing. Why do you have so many clubs? It's a hobby. I collect them. They look well used. I do that too.
Yeah. Rimshee, just throw me out as an example. I never play poker, but I have a lot of decks of cards.
Yeah, I have to complain about golf clubs because I'm left-handed. And do you know how expensive left-handed clubs are? Like,
I do. 'cause
Yes,
I'm left-handed.
I do.
I have no intent to play it now because not only is it normally expensive to play it, it's even more expensive to even get me clubs. So I'm not doing it.
Yeah,
I learned how to golf
I don't
right-handed
know
for
if
that
you were
reason.
aware.
I did too.
I don't know if you were aware, but like it came up on the show that like I'm actually kind of outnumbered and surrounded on this show
Yeah.
because
Yeah, the only fucking righty.
I have these two left-handed fucks on either side of me, and I'm the only correct-handed person here. It's not fair.
Is it correct
you
if
might
you're
be in
the
your correct hand,
only
you're in a right mind.
one?
You know, sometimes when the
This is a-
minority actually starts
This
to
is
get
a
rights, it
statistical
feels
anomaly
like
that I have been subjected to.
I'm sorry that when the minority starts to get rights, it feels like oppression to the people that are the majority. But I mean, it we're just doing fair things. It's wow, what a lefty talking point to talk about lefties.
Yeah, lefty fucks.
You know, I'm sorry. Were your toys good for you as a child? They kind of sucked sometimes for me.
I adapted.
Can you be
Hey,
cool
sir.
with the logo facing out when you drink a soda? I can't. It's always nutrition facts.
Hey, sir. If it makes you feel any better, I'm right-handed. But I'm not always here. but,
Wrong-handed.
I'm on your side. No,
Wrong-handed.
it is right-handed.
Oh, I learned where the term southpaw came from.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's for lefties.
No, but
Yeah, I know
I know the origin of the term.
What is it?
Okay.
In baseball, it used to be very specific how you would line up the field. It was always west-east orientation. So if you were a lefty, your dominant hand was the south. Was always the south side.
Oh, okay.
Interesting.
That's
Okay.
cool.
Yeah.
I always batted
I love
right-handed.
sports terminology.
I'm partially ambidextrous. I'm not a true lefty. Like I dribble with my right hand but shoot with my left in basketball.
Appropriate.
Yeah, I can do a lot of stuff opposite. Like I skateboard right-handed. I play guitar right-handed, but I write with my left hand. I've trained myself to be able to write with my right hand, and it's taken time to look.
Oh, I broke my
Can we
left
get
arm
back to
once.
this, dear Abby? Did we ever read off Abby's response?
No,
don't think
all
so.
right. Here's Abby's response. Talk to your daughter privately. Explain that you are worried about her because she's no longer the person she once was. Give her example of her husband's verbal abuse that you have observed, and ask if she thinks she really deserved it. Offer to quietly pay for her to talk with a licensed counselor if she would be willing. Then cross your fingers that she will accept your offer and act on it without spilling the beans to her husband. Also, I know women that tend to blow things out of proportion as well. So it's like, I don't know.
Also, Crab, fuck you.
No, what? Oh, no.
Anyways, back to the left-handed shit.
No, because we gotta end this.
All right,
in
we'll pick
2
it up next
hours.
week.
Yeah, we'll complain about the wrong-handed people here in a minute, or
Yeah,
next
the
week.
oppression of the left-handers.
Oh my god. Help, I'm being repressed.
Yeah, that's been a show. Have a good night, everybody. We've been the Lesser Saints of Discord. We'll be back next week, 1:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you live somewhere else, figure it the fuck out.
Have a good night, everyone.
Time zone.